Don't overcomplicate muscle gain, especially when you're just starting off. It's actually really simple. And to put it into perspective, think about it in this light. When you start working out, exercising, whatever, your body has a new stimulus. There's a new thing going on that your body is reacting to. You know, whether that is running, whether that is swimming, whether that is weightlifting, your body reacts and adjusts itself accordingly. As long as you're giving your body enough sustenance to sustain or to gain muscle, you'll be fine. People seem to want to overcomplicate all these things, especially for new lifters, for new people working out, and it's really not that complicated. It's very, very simple. If you put your body through enough physical stress, but not to the point where you're hurting abnormally, you know, a little muscle soreness, good. Joint pain, not good. Those kinds of things need to be taken into account. And when you start off, you don't need to get it all right. You really don't. If you can get like 40 to 60% of all the intangibles, if you get 50 to 60% of those right, you're off on a really, really good start compared to most people. Myself, I started lifting and I didn't know what I was doing. I did circuit training for a while. I did a lot of excessive cardio, not because I wanted to lose fat per se, but just because I thought it would keep me in really good shape, which it kept me in athletic shape, like I could run and I could play sports and all that stuff. But at the time, I had really wanted to put on muscle. I really wanted to get bigger. And it took me a while to actually hone in on the correct way of doing that. If you're someone like me, you're a skinny dude starting off, it's hard for you to put down food. All I can advise is try to eat a little bit more, start counting your calories, but you don't have to be excessive with it, don't make it a chore, and maybe throw in some protein shakes. It's simple as that, starting off with your food. For the lifting, lift a few times a week, you know. If you want to start off doing 3 to 4 times, by all means, do 3 to 4 times. If you want to go a little harder, just keep in mind your body is not used to it and it's going to take a while. What I see happen with new lifters is they try to do a set program for someone who is, 5-6 years advanced, and they burn out. They're like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. Your body's aching, your joints are sore, everything feels off because you're not used to it. You have to build up to that level of, first of all, workload, and second of all, just overall stress on the body, not even from a physical perspective, but from a neurological perspective. If you're doing 1 rep maxes too often, you get burnt out mentally. That's just how it is. So I want people to keep this in mind, especially if you're starting off lifting, you're starting off some kind of exercise program. Keep it very simple. Start with the basics. Make sure that you're just going to the gym. Make sure you're eating pretty good, and then build on that. Don't try to get everything right from the go. It's not going to work out, and you might end up quitting sooner because of that, because you're trying to do everything perfect. It's okay to make mistakes. It really is. Ideally, if we all had the perfect information from the get-go and we could go and do our thing, that'd be awesome, right? We'd all love that. But the honest answer is that's not how it works. And some people are going to be a little different than you. Maybe you want to lose some fat. You want to lose a little bit of weight. That's different from my starting goals, right? So you have to adjust accordingly. Maybe you do a little bit more cardio. Personally, I always advise people to do some kind of weightlifting. First of all, because you want to be strong, I would think. Most people should want to be a stronger person. Being strong for everyday life is just much more beneficial than not being strong. You can take care of yourself better. Simple things like that. So to me, it's always good to have some kind of base strength, and then if you reach that point, hey, great for you. Seriously, good for you. So keep these things in mind. Don't overcomplicate things. Don't try to be a freak athlete from the get-go. It's not going to work out, and you're probably going to burn out. Start small, start simple, and then build on that. It seems common sense, but it seems like we keep making the same mistakes over and over again. People in general, I make the same mistakes over and over again too. You know, I'm not perfect. So keep all these things in mind and understand that it's okay to make mistakes as long as you learn from them. We'll leave it at that, okay? If you like the video, leave a like. If you dislike the video, dislike it, but let me know what I can do to improve in the future. Subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, we'll see you later. Take it easy.